to keep pushing my limits and all the drive that I have. Well, I'm going the distance with you. I didn't know what I had till I knew what was missing, and everything that I dread, well, I built a resistance with you.
Hello guys, for those of you who didn't watch the first video, my name is George and welcome to episode number 2. Let's continue with the gloves. As you can see, there are different brands, colors also, so it's a lot of choices. This is the Dainese, the biggest, baddest gloves that you can buy. This is Alpinestar, second biggest baddest, because they have one better, but I don't like it because they use different kind of materials and it's a bit harder for my hands when I'm operating on the bike. And this is Beric. This is the last gloves that I used before the Alpinestar, and I fall down with this. I am okay, I have no problems with my hands because of them. That's why I want to explain about them, because they're very handy, and if you're riding on the road, 99% you'll fall. It's not a matter of if you're going to fail, but it's a matter of when you're going to fail. So gloves is necessary. This is the price we are paying as motorcyclists. So if you fell down, you can see the gloves down, they are fully leather, also with the parts that gives you more grip. Here you can see there is carbon. Here you can see also it's more protected. This one upside is only protecting by sliding, then it's not a heavy protector like this one, but it's good also, and good safety features to keep it on your hands where you put them to stay there. 99% you push with your hands to not hit your head. So that's what I did also. You can see here is slided, here is also torn apart. So this glove is not usable anymore. But you can see it didn't go through. That's why my hand and this one also are okay. I have no problems with them. And these gloves are cost about 100 euro, so it's not expensive. You can see here the protection. Also the knuckles, some guys goes like this, so the knuckles need to be protected also. Buy your gloves. There are two types for the road, short and like this one long. I don't use the short one because it doesn't protect your wrist from going upside down, breaking your wrist. It's more possible with a short glove than a long glove. And again, buy what you like. I'm only giving my opinion. So these gloves were okay for commuting, but for racing you start looking about those. This is the Alpinestar GP Pro. This one is very ventilated. Also you have here the two fingers that moves together, you cannot move them apart. They are bound together, so it's harder to break them. You have also again the protection of the knuckles. You have it ventilated here. Here you have protection for about over the wrist, but it covers the wrist also. As you can see here, you have again protection, and here is a different kind of leather to give you more grip. The Dainese is the same part. You can see here the protection, knuckles, here up and down again for sliding and for more grip, different kind of leather. The gloves are very important part. As I said, 99% you go to hitting on front, and when you're going to hit the ground, you use your hands to push up. You can see and at a lot of videos in YouTube that 9 of 10 guys are using their hands if they have time. This is just instinct and no one is asking to do this. You just do it. And when someday happens to you, you will see that you do it also. This is not something that you're learning to do. This is something that you're going to do by instinct. So buy a glove that you will be happy to keep your hands. Let's continue with the boots. There are three kinds, most common for the boots, and one is short like sneakers, but they offer protection for the toes or for the ankle. Not good for the ankle, but also they're a little bit more leather and the kind of things that prevent sliding, tear apart, and better protection for your feet. And they look a bit like sneakers. As you can see, I don't use that kind of boots because, as you can see the pictures, I have a very big problem with falling down and the bike hitting my legs, and there comes separations, minus bones and pain and laying down. So buy boots that will protect your legs. They're important. The other option for boots is for off-road. I'm not good at off-road. I've ride only one time, and I'll make an episode ahead that explains all the things about off-roading, the gears, how to ride a bike on off-road, and the best thing is I'm not going to be explaining this because I'm not good at it. I'll ask my friends, one of them, to explain it to you. So let's continue with the road boots, most usable. It's like this one. This is the Inese. They're again almost the best they offer. This is the second best they offer. Not because it's a long boot or something like this. They have all the protection you need. They just lack of two things that I'll show in the Alpine Star. But those boots are very good. If you buy one of them, you will not regret it. They'll protect your feet for sure. As you can see, the boots are good with this movement. So this is the natural movement of your feet, up, down, up, down. The boot cannot go this way. It's resistant of distortion. So your ankle is protected. Not 100%. There is always a chance to break it, but this boot helps you maintain it as much as possible. And 8 of 10 times, as you see in MotoGP, they're falling down. They just get up and run for the bike. They are more disturbed what happened with the bike, because if you buy a good gear, it will protect you for 80-90% of the falls. You have protection for the toes. So as you can see here, when you lean, when you're in high lean angle, you hit the toes. That's 9 of 10 times. Also, if you're continue leaning, you hit the pecs even. As you can see in the picture, I'm in about 57 degrees lean. I hit my knee, toes, and even my pecs. That's why I changed my pecs. And also, you receive protection for the heel, because if you fall backwards, you're gonna hit your legs. That's normal, nothing new. And also, if the bike fell over your feet, this part and this part protects your feet to be whole. You have a protection up, and it combines with the protection of your suit. You will see it later in this video. And when this combines, you're good for go. As you can see again the picture, if I had this for my other boots, I would not have this operation. So this is about the boot. The minus of this boot is that you cannot go pick up your inner side to wash it. You have to use another chemicals to clean it, but overall this is a good boot. Next thing is that Dainese offers a suit that this boot is not compatible with, because the suit asks for the boot to come in the suit. But overall, as I said, this is a very good boot. You should buy one if you have the money to cover the price. They are not too expensive, around 300 euro, something like this. If you find them on sale, maybe you'll find them cheaper. But you should buy one of those. If you're not going to go racing, and even then, you can buy one of those and have no issues with falling. As I said, 8-9 times out of 10, you'll be protected. And now to the highest of Alpinstar. To the highest of Alpinstars. This is Alpinstar Super Tech R, and this is the best boot you can buy from the Alpinstars catalog. This boot is overall the same with the Dainese. There is not much difference between them. You have the toes protection. As you can see, I hit my right toe a lot. You have your heel protection. Here is a bit harder, more protection for the toes, and you have your upper protection. You can see the difference between those and this. This is a bit more ventilated. There are boots from this catalog that they are fully perforated. I didn't want one. I bought this too, and I'm happy about it because you can ventilate your feet. Believe me, this is a very good thing, because when you're riding for 30-40 minutes and those boots are fully tightened over your feet, so they don't move, they don't have to move. This is not sneakers, so your feet get boiled and you need the ventilation. That's why almost every gear that you will buy, it will provide some kind of ventilation. There is no gear that don't provide any kind of ventilation. And the best part about this boot, and also Dainese has the same Rhine boot, the inner part goes out like this. This part protects you from distortion. This one is outer, this one is inner. He protects. You cannot move. Also, you have your back cannot go. Also here stops it. You have your normal movement like this, and this is, you can see, very flexible. When you remove it, you can see the boot start scooching every place you want, because the distortion of your ankle is protected by this one. This is fully washable. You can throw it in your washing machine. Worst case scenario, a bit of glue you need here, but it's not a dying part. Everything stays in place. And this is about the boot. Always wear one, or if you fail, it's a very big percentage you go to the hospital and receive one of those operations. That's not good. 1 month or something like this, maybe more. You're lying on your bed and you say, why didn't I wear a boot? That's why take, use, and you'll be happy. Better boiled feet than in hospital.